I'm 5 News meteorologist Bella Grace, and these are 5 things you need to know about the weather coming up right here in 5 country. We're cooling down for the next couple of days. A little bit of a chilly breeze working its way into our area, northwest Arkansas, as well as the River Valley. That's coming on the back of some scattered showers, trying to work their way in throughout the day today. Real light and spotty for the daytime, but once we get into the overnight hours, we'll see those build up. A few more isolated storms trying to work their way in with those showers that are moving overnight into early Friday morning. Friday is going to be another rainy day for us, especially into the afternoon and evening. We'll see more of these isolated storms sit over our heads. After all of the rain has moved through, we'll get a nice little warm up for our weekend right in time. We'll get this dry pattern to build up over our heads and make for a really beautiful weekend, and hopefully start to the week. We'll stay mostly dry with tons of sunshine coming our way. For right now, though, we are still looking at these cooler temperatures trying to move their way in. You can see low pressure just off over Oklahoma and Texas trying to move our way. That's what's popping up a lot of our showers and storms. Those are going to head our way with that cold front, keep things on the chillier side for us here in 5 country. You can see low 70s northwest Arkansas, high 70s still in the River Valley. We could warm up to the 80s today, but likely will stay in those high 70s. Our winds are shifting around once again as we wait for that cold front to move through, but it is gusting up around noon. We'll see wind gusts close to 20 miles per hour. We could get some strong winds in there, but most of the day is going to be spent pretty calm, around 15 miles per hour with these shifting winds. It's not until overnight that we start to see some more of these strong winds start to work their way in as showers really build up over our eastern counties in 5 country, both northwest Arkansas as well as the River Valley. Most of our stronger storms will stay off to our east because of the way that they are moving away from us, but we will still see some spattering of rain across all of 5 country. It's not until tomorrow that we'll start to see more widespread coverage of these level 1 risks. For these, we're really only looking out for strong winds and hail. No rotation. They should be pretty light for us, but like I said, some of those isolated storms are very possible to work their way into 5 country. Here's what we're looking at. 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to see some more showers work their way across 5 country, building up from our slight drizzles that we've seen pretty much all day. And we're going to continue to see heavy cloud cover until these showers start to work their way back in. You can see those are really centered off to our west, part of a larger storm system off to our south, and that's moving away from 5 country, so that shouldn't be too heavy coverage for us until it moves off towards Missouri, away from Arkansas, and then we'll get the tail end of those storms trying to work into northwest Arkansas early Friday morning. This is about 2 in the morning. We should be all asleep for that, but if you wake up early in the morning to a few rumbles of thunder in northwest Arkansas, you're likely not alone. We are looking for strong winds and light hail with that. It's going to move out by the early morning hours of Friday. You're headed to work. You should be seeing mostly dry skies, maybe a few misty spots here and there, trying to stick around. Some sunshine working into the River Valley, though. You can see those breaks in the clouds. It's not until a little bit later on Friday afternoon that we start to see rain work its way back into the forecast. Northwest Arkansas is where we're starting off with those storms. A little bit more organized for our Friday, but should stay relatively light. It's a little bit later in the evening that we see those popping up across the River Valley. These are going to be our more organized storms, a little bit stronger, possible hail and slight strong winds. Like I said, pretty low threats for us, but definitely dropping some rain for our River Valley communities as well as northwest Arkansas, a little bit less. So we are watching those move southeast away from us here in 5 country before they kind of hurdle a little bit more off to our east, and we finally clear out for the weekend. I've said it over and over again, our threats, hail and high winds, you can see those are still pretty low threats for us. We're only in that level 1. We're not looking at any real strong storms to work their way through. We're just watching real light on and off showers, mostly overnight into the later hours of Friday. We have one more cool day because of these showers before the sun comes out and heats us way up for the rest of the weekend, as well as the start of next week. You can see those high 80s working in the northwest Arkansas, even some 90s finally breaking into the River Valley, starting to feel a very warm time for our weekend. Tons of sunshine. This is all because this dry pattern is trying to set up. Here's what we've been seeing. Low pressure bringing a few more showers in our way on Friday before high pressure out over the west starts to trek in. This is going to be a strong area of high pressure. You can see that really building towards Missouri, Illinois. That's coming with some nice warm temperatures, dry skies for us, clearing us out for the weekend until the low pressure way off over Idaho starts to work its way south, trying to bring a few more showers our way for next week, but we won't have to worry about that for a long time because we've got this strong high pressure sitting over our heads for the start of the week. We're looking at a really calm and beautiful weekend. It is going to be a warm one, so be ready for the beginning of what some might call some summer weather. It's going to be a beautiful week for us. That's the 5 things you need to know.